Nothing. I found out while I was in church that there was an anti-ICE protest today. There's a lot of fucking people down there. And so I'm here. Yep, I'm here. Damn. Yeah. It started at noon and it's 5 minutes to 1 now, so I spent after I left church I had to speed into town because my church is still fucking 40 minutes away from town, so I'm about to walk over there. Cheers. Damn. All right, time to roll up my windows. I'll get my windows rolled up here. I bet these people didn't expect me to show up today, but here I am. I'm here. I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to find the lady that assaulted me. The lady with the dog. Where did I put that other microphone? Okay, it's right here in my pocket. I don't have anything to put my microphone on today. As soon as this car goes by, I can I'll cross the street. I'm gonna start with the violent ones first. No, I didn't bring it with me today. But there's a lot of them down here today. Damn. We got bike guy first. Yep, I see the organizers. They're gonna have to start telling people I'm here. So stand back here and smoke my cigarette before I approach anybody because I don't want to. I don't like to smoke. No, I don't, because I came directly from church. I didn't know that anything was going on today. So, no, I don't have anything today. Just me, my camera, and yeah. And yeah, the will. There's a will and there's a way. I got a bus here. They must have brought in some people with the bus. Oh, that guy over there, Greg, he's going to tell everybody I'm here. Only a little bit, not enough to make a definitive decision on it. So, I'd rather have an informed opinion than just an opinion. So I don't really have one yet. Yeah, we got those people over there. There's a Dude, there's a lot of them today. A whole lot of them. Fuck, man. This was unexpected. I didn't have enough time to like really prepare, but I'm here. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm standing way back from like, I mean, I'm a block away from like where the bulk of them are. All these people down here honking. All right, well. All right, here we go. Bike guy. Here's bike guy. Look at, there's a whole bunch of them over there too. Hey, bike guy.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, Nazi.
Nazi, come on, man.
I've told you to get away from me several times. I feel threatened by your presence. If you get by me again,
my mere presence isn't.
Action. Get the fuck away from me.
What does that mean? You're gonna have to take action.
You know, I feel threatened.
Why? By my mere presence?
I've read your death threats to people.
I haven't wrote any death threats to anybody.
Get the fuck away.
Knock it off.
The sidewalk's only 3 feet, and I'm not doing. My mere presence is not a threat.
But you stop walking and you stick the camera in people's faces, TJ.
My camera is as close to my body as it can be.
Please be.
Okay. Got me? All right. I have not. I have not. No, I have not. That's a lie. That's a lie. Well, that was, yeah, they rushed me there. Pardon me. How you doing? Good.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing today?
Most excellent. You?
I'm doing great. Do you guys want to talk about your signs or?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Well,
Which one do you want?
whichever one you want to talk about.
Well, my opinion, but I believe we're heading towards fascism. Donald Trump's playbook is exactly like Adolf Hitler's, and it's turning into the same scenario,
Right.
almost verbatim. And I didn't, my forefathers and my family members were Republicans, and it's like this would make them sick to their stomach of what's happening in this country.
Right.
It's really not our country anymore. It belongs to the corporate states, and these people who are the millionaires and billionaires really think that they can, dictate to what us, take away our freedom of speech. I mean, it's like this sign here, Antifa. What does that mean? It means anti-fascist.
Right.
We fought World War II.
Right. My grandfather was on Omaha Beach, actually.
I
have a lot of respect for him.
To those true warriors, I can't say much about, conflicts like the Korean War and Vietnam War and Afghan War. I mean, it's all from something. Think about it.
Right.
Vietnam. Where did most of the opium come from? The Golden Triangle.
Right.
Second to the oldest brother flew in Air America, bringing military cargo into Cambodia, Thailand, and Laos. Flew raw opium out.
Yeah. I think a lot of that, a lot of the Afghanistan stuff. I like this recent war in Afghanistan. I think that was about, a lot of it was about controlling the opium, because our country is the largest consumer of pharmaceuticals, and most of them being opiates. There's definitely money in that.
I mean, why did we take out a democratically, whether you believe he was democratically elected or not, Maduro
In Venezuela, yeah.
the president of Venezuela?
So,
blaming him for drugs when Trump, that's convicted, ex-president of Honduras, and during that, when Manuel Zelaya, they kicked him out. Who was down there installing a Wall Street broker? But Hillary Clinton.
Right.
It's not about Republicans or Democrats
Right.
anymore, left or right. My analogy for left and right people is the left does not accept the actions of the right, and the right wing nuts don't have a clue what the left's about because they're so angry.
See, as somebody that is on the right, I feel like I feel very similar, but I a lot of times I feel like the left doesn't know exactly what we think. I think there's we're both both sides. Like I put that in air quotes when I say both sides, but because we're all Americans and we agree on 99.9% of the stuff. I just want a safe community, a happy family, and good schools and stuff like that. But what I like to say is I think we agree on 99.9% of stuff, but that 0.1% that we're all so passionate about is what brings us out here. Would you say that's a fair statement?
See, it's people like that are so angry.
See, right, and I disagree with people doing. Yep, I disagree with rolling coal. That is a crime, and I think that they should be charged with a crime for it.
I'm trying to, catch them. I caught one once before.
Right.
You got like a slap on the wrist and a $500 fine.
Well, I mean, a $500 fine ain't nothing. It's. I don't have $500. Yeah, I don't have $500 to pay a fine now. But hey, my name's TJ. I live stream I come down here to every protest.
Live stream
on YouTube. On YouTube. I don't have
I was a
Facebook.
program director for a low power radio station in Golden, Washington.
Yeah.
I found my voice on the radio, man. I could take and program stuff 24/7, 365 days, and be on the beach in Cabo San Lucas.
Right. Yeah, but I come down here and I ask people questions about their signs. I try and have respectful dialogue like I have with you. Some people are not so accommodating, but I'm glad you're out here standing up for your First Amendment rights and the Constitution, and that's.
I have friends who are very extreme, gun-toting good old boys, and where I live in Myrtle Point.
Right.
I don't feel like we have nothing but things in common.
Right.
But the problem is like some people will want to communicate and talk to you like you're doing.
Right.
I believe I treat people the way I want to be treated.
Right.
And my mother taught me that. She was a waitress all her life, worked her ass off, she made good tips.
Yeah.
She didn't make nothing.
But she made good tips because she was respectful and treated the people with kindness. Yeah. See, and that's what I try and do a lot. Most of these people out here aren't very accepting of me being here. Just my mere presence is a threat to them, they say. And, I try not to, I'm not aggressive, and I upload everything unedited so nobody can say I take anything out of context. But I'm Stocks Family Farm on YouTube. Most of my content, Stocks Family Farm, like stocks and bonds.
Stocks?
Yeah, stocks and bonds. Yeah, STOCKS, and then Family Farm on YouTube. Yeah, and hi. But I'm glad to see you here too. But yeah, she's not glad I'm back. But yeah, I've been assaulted down here probably 10, 12 times at least.
Really?
Yeah. I've been to this will make my 15th protest that I've attended since June.
Man, you gotta understand. They got a whole man down who's a ER nurse, trauma nurse, trying to help a woman who was knocked down by ICE. Right. And you got 6 thugs, okay, pinning this dude down. I don't care if he's got a weapon on him or not. I got a weapon. Right. I can't conceal weapons.
Same.
You know what? It's like only a fool would pull that gun out unless you know, like you or somebody else is going to try and shoot me or shoot somebody.
Right. I have reserved making an opinion on this thing so far. But what I do say is every death is tragic. I don't necessarily think that this should have happened. I don't think that we actually know all the details yet. I think more details are going to trickle out over the week, and
I've been doing this since 1960.
Yeah.
68 when I first got involved in Democratic and Republican conventions in Chicago, 72 in Miami. I seen it, man.
Yeah.
I've seen veterans come back so broken.
Yeah.
I was a paraprofessional in a resource and referral place in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it. I've seen people. My own 2 oldest brothers were like conflict veterans. Good, keep winning. Good boys coming, believing they're going to do the patriotic duty. They came that fuck up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
drugs and alcohol.
Yeah,
and
no,
drugs.
war is a terrible thing. It changes people. It changes people 100%. My grandfather, he was one of the silent ones. You know, he didn't talk about his days on Omaha Beach or in World War II. You know, and I never pressed him on the issue either. And then my other grandfather was on the USS Willard Keith over in over by Yemen there during the late 50s. He was based out of Norfolk, and that's where my mom was born in 60. And then, but yeah, he served from 46 to 66 before he retired from the Navy. And then he was a foundry worker at John Deere. I'm from Iowa originally and came out here about 13 years ago. But everybody in my chat says that you're very nice and that you're having a good conversation, because the people in my chat that have been to my live streams, they know that most of these people out here are going to just yell at me. So I really appreciate you having this conversation.
A chance until, you know, the vibes start going somewhere
Yep,
else, and it's
yep.
like, you know, you got to walk away.
Right.
I believe in communication, and that's what the problem really is here.
Yes.
We're not communicating the left and the right with each other.
Right. And that's why I come out here.
It's good to agree to disagree. That's the American
Yeah.
way, you know.
Yep.
You can't have it all one way or the other. And I agree. I've seen police provocateurs in
Yeah.
Portland throwing rocks. It's like, hey, you know, stop that.
Yeah. This guy coming up behind you, he's assaulted me a couple times.
Yeah, well, tell me
Yeah.
your name again.
I'm TJ. My first name is TJ, but my channel is Stocks Family Farm.
Stocks.
And I'm really glad that we're able to have this conversation.
Hey, shit for brains.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you. See?
I've done big
Yeah. But, all right. Hey, again, it was a pleasure. Thank you for the good conversation, and I hope we can talk again sometime.
Yeah.
All right.
It is.
You too. Yep. Only masked thugs shooting Americans are the real terrorists. Defund ICE. How you doing, sir? You want to talk about your sign? Nope.
When's the
How
last
about
time
you?
you ever changed your mind about anything?
Oh, I change my mind all the time. I try not to make up my mind on a situation until, like, I know more details and more facts on it.
Okay.
But demanding to see your papers are never good, guys. You know, that in the past that was bad thing. I don't like warrantless stops and things like that.
Warrantless invasion of people's homes.
Okay,
Or
so
that shit?
no.
Yeah, it seems like you are, buddy.
Why? Just my presence makes you think that?
No, yeah. I
We've
know
spoken
exactly who you are.
before.
Yeah.
I've seen your
We've
YouTube
spoken
profile.
before, so
Yeah, we've
we're
spoken
good.
before, dude.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're like, hey, rights are only rights if it's for Republican and pro-Trump.
No, that's not
Other
it.
than that,
Everything's
Bro, Second Amendment? Where's the Second Amendment, bros? The dude got disarmed and then fucking shot. There
I
you go, bud.
I think what happened, he was carrying a SIG P320, and those
Did
are
they know
known.
that?
Yes, it's
Oh, do you not carry a gun?
I do.
Okay. So do you think you should be?
Well, no. The reason I bring up no, I don't. No, I don't.
I think we're done here. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. You have a great day. Thank you guys for coming out, and God bless you and your First Amendment rights.
Bless you as well.
Yeah. Okay. Shame on us. I don't know what that one says. Shame. Do you want to talk about your sign at all? It's just a sign. Do you want to talk about it and discuss like what brings you out here today?
Well, it's kind of obvious. And I don't like what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're out here. If it's legal, why are they masked? Did you have an issue with ICE wearing masks under Obama?
Somebody handed me this sign.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay.
But I have a problem with any law enforcement.
Yeah, I'm not.
Any side wearing a mask. And whether it was Obama or Biden or Trump or whoever
Right.
it was, law enforcement officers should be recognizable. And they should
Would that
identify
include like
themselves.
local SWAT teams and stuff like
Yes.
that too? Yeah.
SWAT teams don't come incognito. They come in a van with their gear and their
Right.
other stuff, and they got badges and they got all that stuff.
Right. Do you think that all the recent attacks on ICE agents and their families
What
have
recent attacks on ICE?
well, there were just 2 that were just shot like
Oh.
last week.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
So what about the people that they're shooting that are citizens and that aren't?
Right.
So,
and that's tragic. Any death is
I don't
tragic.
think that any of that violence is a good thing or
I don't.
necessary.
No, I don't
but
think so.
I can tell by your slang, you're like, okay,
No, I'm just asking.
What do I think about this? You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're more than welcome to ask me questions. I upload everything unedited on YouTube, so I don't take anybody out of context. I try and have respectful dialogue because I think that there aren't enough conversations between the quote unquote right and left. And I think when we stop having the conversations, that's when everybody gets angry and starts fighting. And we're all worked up on both sides right now. And so, you know, and that's why I try and come out here and have respectful dialogues.
What I see with the whole ICE thing and these selected cities are no worse than the other cities. It's all performative.
Right.
And somebody's decided, hey, this is a good one to attack. So let's go ahead and make a big issue here. And it's not that Minneapolis was so horrible, but they had to attack Minneapolis. It was just a choice because they don't like the government there. They don't like the Democratic governor. It has nothing to do with anything that was actually going on there.
Right.
It's more of a power play and a performative thing.
The stuff going on in Portland. I can agree with that to an extent. Yes. You know, I think I believe that the reason they initially came in so heavy to Minneapolis, and feel free to correct me if you feel I'm wrong, is ICE had, or not ICE, the local Hennepin County sheriffs in Minneapolis, they had illegal aliens that were in jail, and they, instead of turning them over to ICE, they let them go. You know, when they were done with their time in the local jail. You know,
when you see ICE deporting people who are citizens and people who are asylum seekers, and they're not the criminals that they said they were going to be, of course they're being careful. Of course they don't want to just turn everybody over to them because, you know, they'll haul a 5-year-old kid off to Texas.
You know the story with that 5-year-old kid this week. Okay, so the dad was being arrested and he took off running and left his child behind, and then they so that little 5-year-old kid was cool.
So
right?
How do you know that version is the truth?
Well, and I'm saying this is what I'm being told. Yeah.
Okay, but that's my point.
Right.
That's what you're being told.
Right.
I know what I'm being told.
Right.
And I don't.
And do you think that's a problem that we're not being told?
We're not being told the truth.
Right. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle.
But why are they grabbing this 5-year-old kid in the first place?
Well, to keep him warm. I mean, listen. Here's what I understand from it.
He was all bundled up.
Well,
they arrested him to keep him warm.
Well, no, here's what I understand from it. Okay, so this is what, like I said, this is what, from what I understand, and you know, I'm sure we're both hearing different things, and you're right. I don't know if what I'm being told is the truth. And that's why I like to have these conversations so we can find somewhere in the middle.
I live in Western Oregon and I'm 73 years old. And I mostly just stay home and take care of my animals and
me too. I got a farm upriver. Yeah, I got a farm upriver.
But I pay attention to what's going on. I know that people are getting different messages. All depend on who you listen to.
Right, exactly.
But when I see unidentified stormtroopers with their faces covered marching through American cities and throwing people down and arresting people, some of who are not citizens, some who are, that does not make me feel good. And I don't think it's really the way things are supposed to happen.
Interior enforcement is definitely interior of the country enforcement is definitely a lot different than just the people at the border. You know, the people at the border stopping people from crossing illegally. And that's honestly most of they always say Obama, they called him the deporter in chief. He deported way more people than Trump has.
No.
Yeah, over 3 million, and Trump's deported just over 1.5 million so far.
Statistics that say the exact opposite. Not that Obama didn't deport a lot of people, but not that it was way more. I've seen other statistics. So who do I believe? Because of the internet, you can't believe anything.
Right, and you know, and it really depends. I mean, he who writes down the stats is the one that's controlling the stats.
It's also beside the point.
Right.
To me, it's not about what Obama did; it's about what's happening.
Yeah, well, where I was going with that though is most of Obama's deportations were border rejections, people that showed up to the border, not at a port of entry, and they left. But dude, this was a great conversation. You've been very kind. My name's TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Brian, nice to meet you, Brian. And I come out here to all the local protests, and I try and have constructive dialogue with people and a good conversation.
We need is a constructive get by.
Right, and it's you know, I've been assaulted down here many times, and you know, and I don't come down here to stir anybody up or rile anybody up, but my mere presence riles people up, you know, just because they know that I'm a MAGA guy, quote, you know, and but I like to have these conversations because I feel like there aren't enough conversations between the right and the left. And seeing like I get,
That's true.
you hear everything I'm being called, yeah, you know, it's but it's okay. But I think these conversations are important, and I'm very glad that you're willing to talk to me today. So thank you, and God bless you on your First Amendment right, and thank you for being out here standing up for what you believe in. All right, hey, take care. Hello. Immigrant Lives Matter. Let's see, freedom of speech. Pardon me. Hi, how are you? Good to see you out here. Get rid of ICE, defund ICE. Oh, we got the unicorns here. The government is murdering civilians. How you doing, bud? I remember you from last time. I know you said you don't really like to be on camera and talk, so I'm yeah, absolutely. Hey, take care.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
You want to
talk to you last time?
Yeah. Oh yes, I remember. Yes, we had Julie.
Yeah.
Dude, yes,
yeah.
yes, I remember. Yeah, we had a great conversation. Yeah, I'm glad to see you out here. And
How are you doing?
I'm good. This whole thing surprised me. I was actually in church when I found out about it, so I didn't get down here in time. You know, because I'm at church until
What's your take
usually
on all
one.
this?
The deaths are tragedy.
Yeah.
For this Pretty guy, and Alex Pretty, and I also think that the death of Renee Good, yeah. So I think any death is tragic. I don't think either one of those had to happen. As far as was it legally justified, that's for the courts to determine. And
How
so
do you feel about some people are not wanting to hold them accountable or even give that due process? Do you
Right,
think they should have due process and go through the courts?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
right.
I do. And I think, like I said, I think both situations are tragic. Anytime
Yeah.
somebody dies, it's tragic.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody gets hurt, it's
It should be
tragic.
investigated.
It should be investigated, and you know, like, I mean, whether it's internal investigations or public,
Yeah.
like, you know, whatever it is, it you know, I support law and order, and I agree that you know, I do support ICE out there getting these illegal aliens off the street, because I mean, whether they've committed crimes here in America, crossing the border illegally
What
is
about
still a
them
crime.
taking American citizens?
See, and that's what everybody keeps saying, and I don't know that, like, no American citizens have been deported, like,
No,
sent
but they have been detained unlawfully.
right, and to check their papers, which I also have a problem with. Like, that's called, I mean, in law enforcement, it's called a Terry stop, because from the court case Terry v. Ohio in, I think, 77 or 76 or something like that. I don't know the exact year, but yeah, you know, and like I said to you last time,
Yeah.
we agree on probably most things.
Yeah. When it comes to
You
this,
know,
yeah.
And but yeah, I like having these conversations, and
Yeah.
you know, and
Did you see the statement the NRA put out today?
I have not. I woke up this morning and I had to go right to church.
Yeah, it was interesting to see their perspective because you know they're traditionally more conservative and very, you know, with gun rights and all of that, but they actually made a statement that I think that they were implying that what is happening is a big problem. So I'd be interested to see a lot of conservatives take on what the NRA put out today.
And see, I haven't seen it because I woke up, I ate breakfast, I went to church.
Yeah.
I found out about this while I was at church,
Yeah.
and my church didn't even get out until like 12:30.
Yeah,
So.
no, it's totally.
And I scooted down here. I even had to buy a new tripod and everything because I didn't have one, and like I don't have my wooden spoon to put
How's it
my
been
mic on.
going for you? Have you had nice conversations or people?
I've had a couple so far. I mean, the very first one was pretty, like, as soon as I walked up, it was pretty tense. Yeah, and he accused me of giving him death threats, which
Oh.
I upload everything, so it can be proven that
Right.
I didn't, but
Right.
yeah. But I'm glad to see you out here again, and it was another great conversation. Thank you for being here, and God bless you and your First Amendment rights and everything. And I'm glad to see you.
I hope people are kind to you.
Yeah, I hope I don't get assaulted. Yeah.
Take care.
You too. Yep, absolutely. I don't know how to convince you to care about other people. F ice. So does a warning. Ooh, dog scared me. Pete the felon. Ice out now. She welcomes the tired, not the tyrants. Protesting is patriotic. I agree. God bless you and your First Amendment rights. This isn't left versus right. It's good versus evil. Abolish ICE. Okay. All right. Are we great yet? We're working on it. How you doing? Good. You want to talk about your sign at all? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I did too. I was in church when I found out about it, and I live way upriver, so I had to. Yeah, it took me 40 minutes to get down here, but yeah, I come out here. My name's TJ, by the way. Yeah, Greg. Nice to meet you, Greg. Yeah, I come out here and try and have conversations with everybody. I've been. This is my 15th protest that I've come to interview people. I upload everything unedited to YouTube. So like nobody can say I take them out of context or anything like that. And I like to have conversations with people about their signs. So
I don't know if I'm the best person for that.
Yeah.
Because I just
pulled the sign out of the car. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna see if anybody else wants to have a conversation. Greg, it was a pleasure meeting you. I hope to see you out here again, and God bless you and your First Amendment rights. You too. All right. I'm gonna sidewalk skinny here. I'm gonna jump here because I'm not gonna walk through the skinny part of the sidewalk. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got no king. We got these people following. I think they're gonna cross the street here. I'm being followed. I'm being followed. Great conversation. Well done, Stocks. Hey, I appreciate that, Annie. Won't impede law enforcement. You'll be fine. Yeah, there's definitely a unicorn. ICE to the UK. I agree. England. Having an open dialogue is the way to go. I agree. Let's see who's down here. ICE out. Let's see. I can't really see these people's signs. Oh, there's a child. Hold on. I don't film children. I can't believe how many people have said that they just pulled their sign out of a box. I don't know what's going on. There's Dogs and Inhumane. We got unmasked ICE. I'm trying to read through these signs, through the back of these signs. No draft dodging. Trump. ICE out. All right. There's a lot of people here today. I think a lot of them came from out of town. How you doing, sir? Dude, so many. What's that? Okay. Well. Okay. All right. Well, you have a good day. God bless you and your First Amendment rights, sir. They're impeding. And thank you for your service as well, sir. All right. Let's. I don't see the woman that assaulted me a couple weeks ago. That's what I'm looking for. The woman with the dog. How you doing, sir? Good to see you out here again. Yeah. All right. They're just trying to impede our conversations here. I'm gonna get across the street here real quick. Yeah. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. Need to get out of the road. We'll come down here. We'll do a little loop around. Oh, those people, I've talked to them. They were just on the other side of the street. Dictator or democracy, your choice. Just say no, ICE equals nice. Hail to the thief, grab him by the Epstein files. 2 pedos in a pod, okay. I think I've seen that one before. That one is a big, long one. I can't see what it says. Would you care to show me your sign?
Yes, sir.
No? Okay. Have a good day. Thank you for coming out. Ice melts under resistance. I serve this nation, now I'm protesting to save it. Well, thank you for your service, sir.
Can you move this chair a little bit forward, guys? So that everybody's
Pardon me. Pardon me.
over this way.
I'm not mad at you. Okay. Stop killing our own people. Power to the people. We can hear you. Let them make noise. Your mic is louder. Exactly. And I am literally being followed. Resist tyranny, fascist. Hey, thank you, sir. How you doing, everybody? Good to see you out here. Come on, guys. Malice, cowardice, disservice, prejudice, injustice. All ice is red on that one. This is straight up Nazi bullshit. Okay. Americans are dying. Ice must go. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing all right, Jake.
You did.
Question for you.
Absolutely.
Do you believe those two people killed in Minneapolis were murdered, or were they killed in self-defense?
Okay, so the Renee Nicole Good, that one. I believe she was that he was hit with the car, whether she was trying to or not. I believe that that he was hit by the car, and maybe he had some prior PTSD.
Sure
From
seemed to me he did a hell of a lot of walking around afterwards.
yeah, well then he went to the hospital and they found internal bleeding. But
He
well
didn't go
that's
to the hospital.
yeah he did. Yeah, he did.
He went straight down the street right after he shot her.
Right after it happened, but then he went to the hospital a little while later and had internal bleeding.
And nobody, and no investigation.
And
Never
see,
should have left
I-
the scene.
Right, and I think okay, and I've said this over and over since that happened. I think any death is tragic. I don't think either one of those had to happen. I feel like they were avoidable, and I wish that those people would not have died.
But you agree with the administration saying they deserved it.
No, I don't. I'm saying I don't think anybody quote unquote deserves to die. Okay, I don't believe that.
You know, so
That's all right.
you think the guy who was shot yesterday was?
See, I don't think enough information has come out about it yet. I think
I've seen videos that make it pretty damn positive that that man was trying to help that woman up out of the snow after ice knocked her on her
Right.
face, and then they shot him.
yeah.
You can see he didn't have a gun on him. He was relieved of that while he was on
The guy in the gray gray jacket, yeah. You know, I don't know for sure because I haven't seen all of it yet. So the gun he was carrying was a SIG P320, right? And that gun is notorious for having misfires even without a finger on the trigger. So I believe what happened. This and you know, like I said, it's still going to come out. I haven't made up my official mind on this particular situation yet, but I believe when the guy relieved this pretty guy of his gun, I believe that the SIG misfired, and you can see where a bullet hits the concrete, right? And I think the ICE officers, they heard that gunshot, and that's when they started shooting. They heard one guy, and I mean, you know, this all. Yeah, we
well-trained ICE professionals murdered a man because they were cold-blooded.
and see, and I think it should be investigated. Just same with Nicole Good. I think it needs to be investigated.
Just the Justice Department.
Yeah, just the ones that have already made up their mind that he.
Well, I mean, whatever court has authority.
It's not the court that investigates.
Well, no, I mean, there's investigators, yeah. Fuck you. But, yeah, But yeah,
when the FBI's not sharing any of their information, it sure looks like
see, this is what fascism actually is. Shutting down conversations is fascism.
No.
You're a fascist, ma'am.
No, I
You're a
don't
fascist.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna get away from this nutbag. It was good seeing you out here. Good. I'm glad that you're out here, like always. You too, bud. Dabo. Are you gonna follow me the whole time? All right, I'm gonna dog walk you up and down this sidewalk. I hope you got your Fitbit on so you can count your steps. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Protect the Constitution. Are you protecting them from me or me from them?
Oh, I'm just the babysitter today.
The babysitter, yeah, I get one. I don't get one every time.
You get a de-escalator parked on you every time.
I do?
Yes.
Yeah, well, how come none of these people get de-escalators?
Are they going in people's faces and causing problems?
How is me walking down the sidewalk a problem?
Last event, what happened? The other two got on that guy and I ushered you on. Like,
Right, but
we take whoever is the most aggressive person, we remove them from the situation.
right, like the times that you guys have ushered my assailants out of here so they don't have to face charges.
Oh, we didn't ask them to leave. I asked him to get out of your face and not touch
what's her name, Emily, or she goes by Marlo or Marley or whatever her name is, the guitar girl. During the very first ICE protest, or not ICE protest, but the first No Kings protest. Jesus, that's annoying. But anyway, during the first one, that lady assaulted me, and I got surrounded while they pushed her across the street and took her away. To get away from the, and it's all on video from my very first one.
I hope you turned it in the police.
I did. I have turned in every video to the cops, every single one of them. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you down here. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get this lady some exercise.
Again, I'm just gonna
Yeah. All right. Ooh, too tall for that. You see, I cut like 10 inches off of my beard.
Is that how you shave? You just run into free branches?
Yeah. No, it was right before Christmas. I put it into a ponytail and
You
then
just
flipped
snipped
it
it?
off. And when I took the ponytail holder off, it went whoop. I thought it was still gonna be down to my
No,
collar.
because there's so much weight when the hair.
Yeah. And I got a new hat for
It's
Christmas.
very fancy.
Yeah, it's a Jason Aldean edition. Yeah, my favorite. All right, you ready for some exercise? Let's go. Let's march. Come on, lady. Come on, let's go. Oh, I guess she doesn't want exercise today. ICE out, humanity in. Constitutional law, not martial law. Right? Martial law is bad. I don't like martial law. Where's your Second Amendment now? Okay. It's in my car. Renee Good, Alex Pretty. Got these guys here. I like your guys' spikes. Very shiny. All right. There you got some fancy outfits on. Oh, hold on. There's children. I don't film children. Sadness. Pray for our democracy. I just left church. I was praying all morning. Same shit, different hat. Well, one of them, here's the thing. The Make America Great Again hat is for the Republican Party. And Democrats created the KKK. Yeah. I don't know if that woman's a child. Garza, what's up, buddy? Accountability now for Minneapolis. I think that those both those things need to be investigated, and we need to find out what really happened moment by moment. But the deaths are tragic. I've never said that it wasn't. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Justice for Renee Good and Alex Pretty. I think we definitely need investigations. Yep. Indiscriminate, corrupt executioner. Maybe that might be a little hyperbolic, but I'll go with it. ICE is not welcome here. I wish they would come here. Let's see who's down here. Somebody was calling me. I don't know who it was. How many dead civilians is enough? Wake up, America. I don't want dead civilians either. It's I think what happened is a tragedy. Absolutely. And I don't think that they should have had to, I don't think they had to die. You know, I think it could have been avoidable in both of those situations. So, I mean, but as far as the Alex Pretty situation goes, I haven't quite made up my mind on that one yet. You know, I've been watching a lot of different videos about it, but I haven't, but I will say any death is tragic. And I mean, that's kind of where I'll leave it on that one. Now, do you guys want to talk about your signs at all, or? Huh? I didn't hear what she said. All right. Okay. All right, we ready? We're going back this way. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I like your socks, by the way. Them are cute. Little cat and the skulls. Man, ain't not very many talkative people today.
No.
We go down to impede a nice investigation and start antagonizing, then you'll face the consequences of your actions. Let's see. Let me see. I scroll through the chats here. Got 30 viewers. No, I agree, England. I agree. And I've gotten, I've already been out here for 40 minutes. Wow, that was a quick 40 minutes that I've been here. 47, yeah, that's almost 50 minutes. I didn't think I've been out here that long already. I think I've kind of already talked to anybody that's willing to talk to me. Like how these people are kind of sweet. Ice baby. Yeah, England, Mr. Rogers, fuck guys. Hey, you would fit in good around here, Mr. Rogers. You would fit in good. Abolish ICE. That's look at that cute doggo. That's cute. Cute. I voted for this. Yeah, me too. Are there only white old women there? Yes. Yes, it is mostly all just older women. There's a few younger people here, and I actually seen a few people with kids. You know, I don't video kids or, you know, anything like that, though. I don't want to put them on the camera because that's not fair to them. But, got paid, just pissed. I talked to that guy a little bit ago. Please. This lady in the white jacket is mad. She is so mad. Yeah, I don't think any of these people are going to talk to me anymore. I'm going to step back and smoke a cigarette and give them some time to maybe cool down for a second. Let me come sit over here by the parking lot. That lady with the fucking bell is fucking annoying, ain't she? Jesus. Ugh. I'll sit here. Yeah. Yeah, they're just, my presence makes them angry. Here, we'll extend that up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna sit here and smoke a cigarette. Yeah, they're all old people. That means that they're all old people except, well, okay, so normally there aren't the younger people out here. It is normally just the older people. I wish I could sit here and smoke a bowl. Right, yeah. Oh, and then these people are all saying, you know, we're not paid or whatever, but this whole thing was set up by Indivisible Oregon, which is part of Indivisible America, which is funded by, you know, people from overseas, so a lot of it is, not all of it, but you know. Yeah, these people, there's a lot of angry people. Yeah, USA, I agree. Yeah, it's interesting, that's for sure. I had somebody just called my phone a minute ago and left me a voicemail. I don't know who it was. That is where you fail to understand equal rights. What do you mean, Robin? I don't understand. It's getting warm out here, and I'm in this big heavy jacket. Man. I didn't even know that this protest was going on today until I found out about. I was at church when I found out about this, and I live way upriver. 2 comments up. Okay, let me check here. Holtocone making money. Why don't protesters show their faces? Works both ways. Right. How many of them cover their faces out here? Yep. Hey, wife. Oh, they're calling for death. I'm still out here. I'm just stepped back to smoke a cigarette. You want to see all the people? There's a lot of fucking people down here today. A lot of them. And I got people following me. A de-escalation team is what they call it. And I had one guy saying that I threatened his life. So that's cute. That's fucking cute, you know. We got a couple. I think there's like a lady boy over there. Yeah, they got people following me today, close by. Because as soon as I got here, this dude freaked out. Yes, exactly. It's 1:45. I mean, they're gonna start. Yeah, buddy lied so bad. You never threatened anyone, right? Just had a Team Ice tattoo on my head. Yeah. Why wouldn't Ice show their faces and wear name tags? They know you psychopaths will try and hunt them down. Exactly. There's a whole list of websites doxing ICE agents, their vehicles, their homes. Right. It's crazy out here. But yeah, I stepped aside to smoke a cigarette because, I don't smoke. I try and be respectful of everybody, and I don't smoke around them, you know? Yep. But yeah, and just like I do too. I just missed a call from a Oregon number, but I don't know who it was. They left me a voicemail though. Figured they would probably be riled up. Yeah, they are. They're definitely riled up today, and for this to be so impromptu and still have this many people here is kind of insane. You know, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to stay here. Why do police show their faces and wear name accountability so they will be held responsible for their actions? Well, I mean, I think that it's easy enough to, if there's a situation, I think if there's a situation that, they will have to identify who the ICE officers were, internally. I don't think that necessarily have to be, why are ICE any different than the police or the armed forces? Well, for one, military forces can't really be in the United States, like not with I can't remember the fucking words for it, but yeah, I don't think any of these other people are going to talk to me, so I might have to just make this one a short stream, like a short hour. There's a guy that I like talking to. I don't know where he went. And but yeah, military forces show their faces and names. Yeah, I know. But I don't think ICE is wearing masks all over the country. I think they're only doing it in the areas where they're being attacked. If I'm correct, I don't know if that's entirely true, but I mean that's from what I understand. You know. Yeah, but yeah, the lady that assaulted me last time, I don't see her anywhere out here. Who's attacking ICE? There were a couple ICE agents that take the nose and glasses off. Oh, no, it's just the glasses. The nose is attached. But who's attacking? A couple ICE agents just got shot, right? In Minneapolis? Funny you say King Trump, but not King Schumer. Yeah, I don't think Trump wants to be a king. That's I think that's funny that everybody just took that as a talking point and wanted to run with it. I think that's funny. There were a couple cops or ICE agents that were just recently shot. $270. Yep. Right. Correct. Yes, Annie, that's absolutely correct. But what they'll say is, oh, DHS is report. Yeah. And see, is there a difference between a killing and a murder, DJ? That's the real question. You know, and I think there is. And I've been very open about the fact that I think that these people need to be these officers there needs to be an investigation and to determine whether there was a different course of action or if what they did was legally justified or not. Right. Put my cigarette out. Is my wife still in here? Brittany, you still in here? Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Coney and have a beer after this, if that's okay. Will I bring a gun to a protest? Exactly. They fought the law and the law won? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You just subbed? Hey, I appreciate it, American Patriot. Yeah, I am the only MAGA guy that comes out here to our local Democrat protests, and I try to have conversations with these people. You can go back, American Patriot, and go through my videos. This is my 15th protest I've attended so far, I think. And all the live streams are available online. And yeah. But yeah, it's 1:51. I think these people are about to head out of here. So I'm going to probably head out too. I'll turn off this microphone. And I'm going to head back to my car. Oh, no, I'm definitely staying alert. I've been assaulted so many times out here, you know. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've had a few good conversations today. I've been followed around by their de-escalation team. NRA says it's your constitutional right to bring a gun to a protest. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I'm right next to the community center. Right next to the community center. I'm parked over at Wells Fargo. Fascist and dictator. Right, exactly. No, I agree. I agree, Owen. Never forgive crimes against humanity. Right. It's yeah. But I think yeah, I think I'm gonna head out of here. Actually, because all the protesters are headed out. So I think I'm gonna head out too. But I mean, it was a good, quick little stream here. America's unwell. Thought Police, appreciate you. Garth, is that? No, he's not here. He was at my house last night though. Oh yeah, well you came in, Annie. Oh, he was there. So. Yep. So, all right. Well, oh no, Garza's here. Look, there's Garza. What's up, buddy?
Oh, man, dude, what up, dude?
Nothing, man. Yeah, so, Annie goes, Garza's at the protest? I was like, no, he's not down here. And then you walk up.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
funny because I actually didn't even know people were protesting. That's hilarious. And I saw your live, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, I'm gonna come down here because I was gonna go to my pops and watch the Seahawks game and stuff like that here at 3:30. But yeah. So, how's everybody been treating you?
The bike guy over there, that guy over
is he
there,
doing his usual
he
shit?
he freaked out on me. That guy in the brown shirt there, I had a really good conversation with him. I've had a few people. They all tell me they all took the. Like, I'm like, you want to talk about your signs? They're like, oh, I just grabbed it out of the back of that truck. So they got that.
So they have all these pre-made signs.
Yeah, in the back of that SUV right over there. There's a whole box of them.
It almost feels like those Valentine's hearts. Instead, no, just
I know what you're talking about. Little ones that have words on them.
I love you, stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, so a lot of it reminds me of just like, here's what you have to say, here's what you have to believe, sort of thing.
Right.
And I don't think, I actually did review more of that footage, and I'm not gonna lie, man. It felt like it did feel like a little bit of a public execution. I'm not saying disband ICE though. I think ICE is still necessary. I think they might need some stun weapons. I think at this point, just because all these people are now just going to be seen as martyrs, unfortunately.
Right. Yep.
And I think stun weaponry is completely logical. I think ICE still has its place. But yeah, no, it sucks that that guy had to. Obviously he looked like he was agitating too. And it looks like he was trying to help somebody too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still more. There needs to be more evidence, more information.
Agreed.
But
if I haven't completely made up my mind on it yet.
Yeah, I was thinking they released the body kit, but honestly, even with those angles, it looked like they disarmed him first, and then so it did look like he was shot in the back. And I got to admit, they did have him pretty well on the ground at that point. Even if he was resisting, they had him on the ground. So with the whole Renee Good situation, I felt like that was pretty clear cut that she was, she was in the wrong what she was doing.
Right.
Still not a fan of the ICE officer shooting her, but she was still in the wrong. She hit him with the car.
Every death is tragic.
But with the Alex Peretti thing, I do feel like it was. I'm still, I still don't think he was completely in the right, but honestly, he definitely, I felt like ICE was in more in the wrong.
There's a theory going around online, and I don't know the validity of it, but I do know. Okay, so the weapon that he had was a SIG P320, right? Okay. And I mean, standard issue, out of the box SIG, you just buy it at any gun store, no modifications or anything. Even the red dot sight on the top of it was the standard one that comes with it. The SIG P320 is known for misfiring without even touching the trigger. Like if it gets dropped on the ground, it'll fire.
Oh, we can. Okay.
So there is speculation that when that officer with the gray jacket took that gun, and see, we still don't even know if that would have been an ICE officer dropping his gun that he picked up, or if it was Alex Peretti's gun.
Yeah.
But let's go with the assumption it was Alex Peretti's gun, and they had disarmed him.
Yeah.
Well, all they heard, one officer yells gun. This guy goes in, picks up a gun, and then you hear the gun go off. There's like one pop. And I think what happened is while that ICE officer in the gray was carrying the gun, I think it went off unintentionally. Okay. And so the other ICE officers thought they were being fired upon and fired. And see, we're able to sit back at home and watch everything frame by frame by frame.
Yeah.
But in that moment, that whole situation, honestly, it only lasted, less than 10 seconds. From the time they got him and got him to the ground, and then the shots were fired. So I mean, they were making split decisions, and so I'm not gonna say it was justified yet.
Well, I felt like the angle was he was on his hands and knees. That was my only problem with it.
Right.
At that point, you didn't need to shoot him.
Right.
At that point, even if that's my only problem with it. Like I said, I think ICE still needs to stay. I actually think ICE is totally fine. Yeah. I just think they just need advanced stun weapons at this point, because clearly these I call them agitators, rioters and agitators. at this point. It's not even a protest at this point in Minnesota. You see the videos where they're basically going up to ICE, fucking with them, punching with them.
Yeah.
There's a guy you guys finger bit off for God's sakes.
Yes, I've seen that.
So to say that the protester or rioters, I'm just going to call them, are completely innocent is absolute hogwash.
Yeah.
It's hogwash. So I don't know. I just feel like the more you agitate, the more it makes it worse. So
right. Well, I mean, we don't have these protests in red states because the red states are cooperating with ICE.
Well, and you don't see any of these. You don't see ICE killing American citizens in red states. You just don't see that happening.
Right.
It's because all these crazy whack jobs, these rioters are like going cray and like starting to like attack and shit like that. So yeah, no, I'm not on the side of I'm not on the side of the rioters. I'm not really at the moment on the side of ICE on this one either. In this instance with Alex Peretti,
right?
I don't know what his. I don't know what
accountability, or at least a determination on what exactly happened, and you know.
And so, like, yeah, I like to look at the evidence first, like straight up. But always my goal is look at the evidence. And honestly, I still think they shot him in the back. And this one I felt was a little more like with. Oh, I might have actually muted this. Hold on.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Cool. I feel like I might have touched a button by accident. But no. And can everybody hear TJ still? Because I don't want to.
Yeah, I got my.
Oh, you got yours on. Okay, never mind. I wasn't sure if you just brought the one. Okay.
Yeah, no, I brought both.
Okay, cool. So yeah, no, this is cool. I'm glad I was able to come. I'm glad I was able to see and come down here and give my thoughts on it, because my thoughts are like the Renee Good situation. I felt like I say open and shut to me. I felt like she did hit him with the car. It wasn't just a felt. It was pretty obvious by all the angles.
He slid back. Yeah, I mean,
3 out of 4 three of the 4 angles show that he got hit.
Right.
She used her car as a deadly weapon. I still think it was excessive force to shoot. Like I said, 2 wrongs in that one. I never fully took a side on that one. I still won't, but I still think that she's wrong and ICE is wrong on that one.
And so one thing I like to bring up regarding Renee Nicole Good, Minnesota Statute 609.066. It was written by Governor Walz on July 23rd of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And it states that a vehicle being aimed at an officer doesn't even have to make contact to justify the use of deadly force.
Yeah.
And that's a Minnesota statute, but I don't know if that governs.
Does it apply federally though?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I think anything that involves, I think it's all on federal levels.
Right. So I don't know exactly what authority or statute if that would be exact.
Yeah, it's tough to say on that one. But yeah, for me personally, like I said, I think honestly, a lot of people are out here. Maybe I think a lot of people are out here just to bitch.
Yeah.
About it. I mean, I'm out here. I'm bitching about both sides. I think ICE has been kind of stupid on certain occasions. I think, and I still think I call them the agitators / rioters have been incredibly. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna say the full word, but
I mean they're well organized. They're well organized. They have their Reddit groups and their Signal chats and everything else.
Reddit, Facebook groups. I mean, that's all they're doing.
Well, I mean, I found out about this because they have a Facebook group. And
really? What's it called?
Yeah.
I'll just join it. I'll just join their Facebook group so I can figure out where they're at all the time.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go and be like, oh. Yeah. But no, I thought about it when I was coming down here. I was like, well, I thought about bringing my mega hat, but I was like, I don't want to be too dumb because I'll probably get my ass.
We're right at the end of it, 2:00. Everybody's going home or going down to Coney to have a beer.
I'll join you for a quick beer though.
Cool. Yeah, I'm parked right over here at Wells Fargo. You want to just ride with me over there? Where'd you park at?
Oh, I parked over. I parked right next to the Coney. Well, I wouldn't say Coney. I parked in between Seven Devils and Coney technically. Okay. So I just parked over there. I could just meet you over at Coney. It's not a far walk. Cool. It's easy. Well, you could just take the car, get on over in that parking lot, and then we can chill out. I think I only have time for maybe like 1 beer because I'm going to go over to my dad's at 3:00. Let me just make sure I got no messages real quick. It was so funny though when I got here I wasn't sure where you were at, so I just looked at your live and I was like, dude, where are you at, bro?
Okay, all right, well, we're gonna end this live. Thank you all for coming, thank you for being here, and it was a pleasure as always. I hope you like this live, and peace out, Girl Scouts. Brittany, I'll text you.